Welcome to Anti-Chesson Tarot. It's time for your read, Taurus. Let's get into it. Thank you to all who have supported this channel. Remember, not everything's going to resonate. Not everything's going to resonate. Register. Be for you. Take what helps you to help yourself. Take what helps you today. Keep in mind, some messages may make sense later on down the road. And leave the rest for someone else. Strength out here. Taurus, yeah. Definitely, I think of strength when I think of you. And we've got the Justice in reverse here. Are you overcoming an injustice? I feel like you've got your mind on so many different things right now that it's kind of a little bit of a scramble, slight scramble. King of Swords, but you're putting it together. You know, the King of Swords has good intellect, good strategy, very skilled speaker, very knowledgeable energy. As a side note, some of you are trying to figure out what to do about your hair. And that's requiring some sort of strategy on your part. Two of Wands, Seven of Swords out here. I'm getting so many things. Let's just clarify here and get our main story going here, our main messages. What's the strength here, Spirit? Yeah, strength in some seeds that you've planted that are starting to blossom. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, money coming in. Money coming in fast. Putting yourself first. The strength you've had to put yourself first. Yeah, I think it's going to pay off with some good financial dividends here. Knight of Cups in the reverse. It's like I'm getting you felt it was necessary to be strong in the area of what's my financial scene, and anything else or anything that's emotional, you're kind of dropping. Now, I don't see that as healthy, but I see that as something that you're doing here, so we'll get into it a little bit more. What's the Justice in the reverse? Yeah, it's something like that's an injustice to you. You feel like you're too emotional. I got to really just buck up now and, go with the flow and just accept things for how they are, and it's about the money. But that's an injustice to you because I think you have a beautiful personality, and that includes being very emotional. I feel like the message is don't worry about thinking you're too overly emotional, or maybe you're hearing that. This is injustice to yourself. Just be who you are. Be you. I also feel like you're very precocious about this topic, or as a whole, you kind of investigate and dig, and you hear a one-liner and then you dig deeper to find something out, or a subject but you dig deeper to really know that subject. Five of Pentacles. But there is something about money here and feeling like, yeah, I'm intellectual and I'm well liked and I'm well researched and I'm well prepared, but I just am not getting paid what I'm worth. Something like that develops here. What's the Justice in the reverse here? Yeah, this is definitely a message of feeling like you're not getting paid what you're worth. Page of Pentacles and the Hermit, and you're really thinking this over. Why is this? Why is this happening? Why are people with less skill making more money than me? And you feel like it's about emotions versus just going after solely the coin. But I'm not getting that's exactly the answer here, but we'll get to it. King of Swords. What's more information here on the King of Swords? This could be in relation to getting married too, not having enough money to do that the way you'd like. Seven of Swords out here. King of Swords, Seven of Swords here, Spirit. The Moon. What you don't see is part of your strategy has to include not getting frustrated with yourself or others and taking it out on this frustration, taking it out either on yourself or others. You're not seeing that. That's part of the equation here. What's the Two of Wands here, Spirit? Oh, the Four of Wands. It can't always be about money. I know it hasn't been for you, which is why you're kind of switching it up and saying, yeah, now it's going to be about money. The message is it's got to be about family here too. That's really where your strength lies, is the family. You think it's going to lie in the monetary here as you refocus. It lies in your family and a leadership role you provide there. It's something like chasing after the money is still going to make you feel empty. Or even if you work hard and focus only on that and it comes in, it's still going to make you feel empty. There is something about maybe a child that's needing money for a wedding and you're feeling a certain way about not having that. You've got the Seven of Swords out here twice, I just noticed. Let's see what that's all about. Deception, like deceiving yourself that if you had this amount of money, you'd be happy or you'd be satisfied or you'd be able to do something here financially for your kids. The message here is strength in the reverse. Yeah, this is deceptive talk, inner talk that you have with yourself. The money isn't going to make you any happier. Your strength comes with the connections that you've made and the emotions that you have and your family. What's this about? Let's find out more, because I do believe a large part of this too is feeling like you're not getting paid what you're worth. So let's talk about that. Ten of Wands in the reverse. That talks about how burdens are almost over here. What's the paid what you're worth, Spirit? What's coming to the end of burdens? Justice. Now justice comes out in the upright. Let me think about this a minute. Your justice is almost here with regards to feeling like you haven't been paid what you're worth. The burdens of that are almost like maybe you started a dialogue. I feel like many of you have started a dialogue with somebody in authority of your salary to say, look, this needs to be edited, changed. And I feel like you don't think you're being heard, but you're being heard more than you think. I feel like change is upon you in that area. Six of Cups, Queen of Cups. There's definitely a running theme here, a thread within that says don't walk away or don't discount the abundance you bring others as some sort of matriarchal, loving figure. That's either been big in your line. There's always been someone like that in your genealogy, in your family history. Pass down those good traits. Or in some cases you haven't had that. You didn't grow up with that, but you developed it because it was the very thing you knew that you needed, that you want to provide others. The main message is that's so key. That's your strength. That's your abundance. Don't worry so much about the money, which is easier said than done, I know. And let's see, we've got the Nine of Wands here now. Yeah, this is a feeling of I'm just at my wit's end here. Let's just get to what's the advice here, Spirit? Because we're talking about quite a few different things. I feel like maybe a lot of things are hitting you right now that are very impactful. The Lovers are here. But you do have choices with regards to your happily ever after. Just focusing in on your happily ever after. Not what should I do, what do I feel is necessary that I do at this time, but it's not really me. But more of an energy of what is authentically you that you can still say is your happily ever after. That's more of the direction we're going with this, because you don't see the abundance in that. You don't see the charm and nurturing and how you really set ablaze so many other aspects of people's lives and people. You don't see how inspiring you are to others, and you're saying, yeah, I can be inspiring all day long, but I still have to pay the bills. Okay, I hear that. So let's get some answers here. Three of Swords. And something here is very heartbreaking to you about not having the funds to do something. We've talked a little bit about that, or touched on that a little bit. You want to be successful, King of Pentacles, in that area. Yeah. Okay. Advice. Advice for our Taurus who's worried about a multiple of things. I feel like your worry is about is about multiple things. Okay, now you've got the Six of Cups out here twice. This is reminiscing too about the past, or this is a big gift from the divine. When things were lighthearted, I get it. Yeah, you're thinking about when things were more lighthearted and there wasn't such a need. Something's come up here where there's a need for the monetary, much more than ever so before. The advice is keep concentrating on the good of the past and make it in the present. King of Pentacles. And that is somehow going to lead you to the monetary that you seek, the success that you seek. But it keeps coming up. It doesn't sound even logical, but it keeps coming up here. The focusing on the family, supporting that and being nurturing and being that natural, authentic way that you do that nobody else in your family does is so key to not only your success and your strength and the success and strength of others, but the monetary. You don't see it. You don't see how it's tied, how much you've provided others monetarily by being nurturing and supportive. How they've then gone on to feel good about self and done well in this world. And also this could say, there's a variety of different ways to look at abundance. It's not necessarily the coin, but certainly your message has been worried about the coin. Focus in on your strengths and the coin comes into play. Focus in on your strengths and the worries of the coin get ironed out is what I'm getting from this. Knight of Swords. Right is worth the cost is all over this gal's skirt, which I love. And she's in motion, yeah. Something about the injustice and the justice here. You're speaking your truth. You're speaking what's right. It'll be worth the cost here. Maybe you're in the throes, I think, of the timing of it feels like cost rather than the payoff. But Knight of Swords is quick energy. So that payoff, I feel like, is coming. And we see that in a couple of different ways with the card saying it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. The payoff is coming. Yeah, Chariot, wow, real fast. Payoff is coming real fast. And it's because of your strong will. Or if you're somewhere in the middle of this timeline, then speak out your truth about your salary. Specifically. And stay on it. And have your facts about why it should be a change in salary or a bump up. Three of Wands, yeah, look into your future. And I'm hearing one of the big components you need to address here is how much experience you come to the table with. So don't sell yourself short there or let anybody else sell yourself short. And for some of you, it's the experience that you've gained through travel that so few people can match or have, in their back pocket. Travel will teach you a heck of a lot, and you've got that experience. So that's also something. Don't sell yourself short on. You come to the table with a lot of good experience there. The Emperor, the Ace of Swords. The truth is, you're the ultimate leader, not only in your family, but in your workplace, in your life. You have helped many. You have a balanced sense of self. You understand who you are. Yeah. A lot of people can't say that. Okay, that's also valuable. That's also money in your pocket. That's also self-confidence in your pocket. That's also abundance in a variety of different ways in your pocket. You're the ultimate leader. Expect success here. For those of you who expect success, maybe with a family, but not in career, expect it there too. Expect it everywhere you go. The emperor would be so skilled in all the ways our kings are very skilled. So emotionally stable and very successful and very motivated and a go-getter. Very charming, can work a room. You know, you can work this to your advantage, this situation is what this is telling me. Don't think you lack. It's absolutely not the truth. Ace of Swords. The truth is you're the ultimate leader. You have been for your family. And you should be in all aspects of your life, or a good many of them. Or know that you're capable of that. Final messages here for our Taurus. The Tower. Change is upon you. Big change. For some of you, this might be like a midlife type thing, you know, where you're just kind of doing a review, and that's why we're getting so many different scenarios here that you're thinking about and worried about and feeling lack. You get the Five of Pentacles twice, feeling like there's some sort of lack or that you're on your own. Remember, with the Five of Pentacles, though, the lights that you see in the building behind are always help. So even though you're out in the elements, there's always help very nearby. Even though you're injured and you're tired and you're drained, there's always a silver lining. Oops. Your silver lining is definitely your family. Your strength is definitely a connection with this family. King of Wands. In feminine energy. Beautiful. Shining. Standing out. The peacock in the room, you know, the one that stands out. Magnanimous. In their element, this king. Beautiful. Definitely standing out. This is what you're meant to be in life. Don't hold yourself back. And I feel like the energy here is saying it's actually you that's holding yourself back. There is an injustice here, but address it. Don't accept it. Don't just take it. Don't survive it. Address it. Yeah, because you're the leader here. Address it in a charismatic way, like the King of Wands would. Address it like the Emperor, you know, strong, but also good with others. Address it. Make it better. Make it what you want it to be. Charm. The elephant. And I love the elephant so much. I tie it with Ganesh, the deity Lord Ganesh, and busting through barriers. This is a barrier you're going to bust through. But also, it is noted here that you are very attractive at this time. So that's to your advantage as well. Attractive and charismatic. That is your message, Taurus. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment. It helps the channel. Until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.